Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have another great video for you today. We are going to be talking about Lucid Group LCID stock. They have just recently announced that they will be offering convertible senior notes. What will this mean for the stock? What does it mean for this company? Also, we will be talking about the big elephant in the room, the SEC subpoena with Lucid Motors. Before we get down into it, get started, give me that big thumbs up, the like button, keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell, hit all so you can get all my videos. I do have a very nice promotion down below using my account to Moomoo. If you hit that link, that will give you a free share just for opening an account using my link. Put in any amount of money, we'll give you another free stock, each valued up to $3,500, and it will give you a chance to win a brand new iPhone 13 Pro. So take advantage of that, as these promotions will not last long. At the end of my videos, I will explain more about this, but let's get down into it and get started with this very important information. So yesterday, I did make a video about Lucid Group LCID being subpoenaed by the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they were asked to provide financial information based on their merger with Churchill Capital. That did happen on July 26th. So the Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating Lucid Motors and its financial statements moving forward. Just in my own situation and just in my own thoughts and views, I do believe that ever since the Q3 earnings report did come out, there has been maybe some red flags about the earnings and revenues and how much money Lucid Motors has that brought this investigation upon itself. This is quite normal in especially some of these startup companies. I am not really worried about this, but that being said, just recently today, there has been even more news that Lucid Group now has announced that it will be selling convertible senior notes. So what does this mean? I first wanted to give you this definition to know what we are talking about. So what is a senior convertible note? So basically what senior convertible note is a debt security. So basically Lucid Motors needs to raise money. One of the fastest ways to raise money is to sell senior convertible notes. What this is an option that will allow businesses and huge investments to purchase Lucid Motors debt. So basically what it is, it allows you to purchase the senior convertible note, which does, again, purchase the investment debt of the company, which in this case would be Lucid Motors. And this is very common. As you can see, both startup companies and well-established companies may opt to issue senior convertible notes to raise money from investors. It is quite simple to do for the company, and basically it's very inexpensive for the companies to do this, and it allows them to get quicker access to investment money. Now, I did just want to give you a downside on this. A downside is that quick access to cash in these companies may end up carrying excessive debt, which could put them into bankruptcy or insolvency, which means that they can't pay back this debt to the investors. So I did just want to mention what the definition of these securities are, these senior convertible notes, before we get down into these titles of these articles. So the first article I did want to talk about is from Seeking Alpha. The title is Lucid Group is going to sell, or has opted to sell, $1.75 billion of convertible senior notes. So what does this mean for our stocks? What does this mean for the company? And they are trying to raise a lot of money. They're trying to raise about $1.75 billion amount of money. Now, these notes do have an expiration date. What will be happening is that whenever these notes are issued, you are purchasing Lucid's debt into the future. They will be expiring on December 15th, year 2026. Now, these notes will be accruing interest. So basically what you're doing is you're giving Lucid Motors a loan. In return for that loan, they will be paying you a semi-annual interest that will be accrued. Now, what you can do if you are going to be purchasing these senior convertible notes is in the future, you can always redeem them for cash, or you can flip them and get shares of the company. So I did just want to show you this. We will be talking about what Lucid Motors will be doing and planning on doing with this money, because they do have to be transparent with the Security and Exchange Commission. And especially right now, I think it's a good thing because they are being under that microscope to see what's going on with this money. Am I concerned? I am not, but we do have to know what is going on with Lucid Motors and what they are planning, and hopefully I will be explaining this. But as I mentioned, this note will be maturing on December 15th in the year 2026. These will accrue interest, and you will be payable semi-annual, and that will be about twice a year. And as I previously said, that these note holders will be able to convert their notes into either cash and the shares of Lucid Motors, if you do so elect to do this. So what are they doing with this money? This is the next question I did want to answer. This is from another article. This is from this article, again from Seeking Alpha, that is titled Lucid Group Announces the Proposed Convertible Senior Note Offering. And what they are going to be doing with this $1.75 billion in aggregated principal notes that will be, again, expiring in the year 2026. So next I wanted to talk to you about what is Lucid Motors going to be doing with this money, with these net proceeds. They are saying that they will be using it to make eligible green investments, which include the development, manufacturing, and distribution of its key components and machinery related to electric vehicles and energy storage systems. They will also be using investments and expenditures for renewable energy efficiency. So they are going to be using this money basically to sustain the company. Now, this is coming at a very interesting time because yesterday, as I mentioned, the Security and Exchange Commission did have subpoena Lucid Motors to give financial documentation. So in the first documentation that we had with Churchill Capital before the merger, it did show that Lucid Motors did have about $4.5 billion in cash reserves that would hold the company over for more than 1 year without selling one vehicle. I do think that that is one of the things that is being looked at. And again, these are just my own opinions. And they have not been verified. They are just my assumptions as to what's going on. Hopefully, we will be finding out more as the investigation is going on. But now that we have this new information that recently just came out that Lucid Motors is trying to sell and trying to raise $1.75 billion in these convertible senior notes, it does tell me that they are ramping up either production or they do need cash on hand. Now, am I concerned about this? Again, I am not. The reason why is because the company, it is a brand new company. Remember, they are starting to build its factories. They are starting to ramp up production. They will be making in the next year, in the year 2022, 20,000 of its Lucid Air vehicles. They will need a lot of money. They will need a lot of capital on hand to get the manufacturing process out, to get all the components, any piece of material that costs a lot of money, especially in these beginning times, to get these vehicles out. So again, I am not concerned, and we'll definitely have to keep you updated. But I did just want to talk about the stock really quick. Now, yesterday it ended at $44.72. It was down for the past 5 days at 12%, with a lot of the negative downward pressures that we have seen. But as you can see, in the past 5 days, we did dip down on December 6th at that $40 mark. Very briefly, we did go less than $40 to $39. But again, I have mentioned if you can get this stock price under $40, you are getting a steal of a deal, in my own opinion. But always do your own research before purchasing this or any other stocks. In the past 1 month, we have seen a trend downward in this stock. We are about even at the beginning. We did start on November 9th at $44.78. We are a little bit under that today. So all the gains that we have received in the past 1 month, we have lost. We have tested a resistance 3 times of $55.50. The first one was on November 16th, again November 19th, and then November 29th. So that is our resistance point at this time at $55. But we have started to see a base of this stock at about that $40. Anytime it goes under $40 or at that $40 point, it does pop right back up because we do have a lot of retail investors that are getting into this stock. Will it go lower than $40? If it does, in my own opinion, I don't think that it will stay long because there are a lot of purchasers of this stock because I do definitely think it has very nice future potentials. Now, just to show you what this stock has been doing in the past 6 months, we are still up 68.8% in the past 6 months. Whenever we did have the delivery announced on October 30th, the Lucid Air Dream Edition did start delivering to its customers. This stock was at $36, $37. We have had great increases since then to that high of $55.50. We definitely do have bumps in the road. This is a big bump in the road. I definitely think long-term investment, this is a good investment, again, in my own opinion, as I do believe in Lucid Motors. I do believe in its product, and I do think that its stock is a very nice potential long-term growth for more than 12 months, for more than 1 year. I do believe by the end of about 5 years, this stock will do very, very well. So now I did want to talk about what the analysts have to say about Lucid Motor Group, LCID. We've had 3 analysts review it according to tip ranks. 2 of them are giving it a strong buy, 1 a sell, which does give it a moderate buy combination average. The price target in the next 12 months, they are giving an average of $44.33. The highest price target is that $60 from Bank of America. They have just recently increased it from $30 to $60, but the lowest price target is from Morgan Stanley. There is an analyst called Mr. Jonas that did increase his price target from $12 to $16. It is still very, very low. In my opinion, I am taking this out, considering it a weakest link, which does give it a very nice high price target in the next 12 months of $60. But if you do use Mr. Jonas analysis, that does give you that average of $44.33, which right now is giving you about a 5% upside. From the time of this recording, this stock is about $42. So again, very nice potential, in my opinion, long-term investment. I do definitely think that we will get this in the next 5 years. I do think that Lucid Motors is a very nice stock to purchase and hold long-term. Right now, whenever we do have this downward pressure, always when you look into buying stocks, you always want to buy when they're down, when they're in the red. Now, in my own opinion, I do think it is a good time to buy as this stock is having a lot of downward pressure. Try not to have that fear of missing out and buying when the stock is going up and when it's green. So right now, it does give me a lot of comfort that it is a nice buying opportunity. But always do your own research before purchasing this or any other company. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please give me that big thumbs up. It'll keep me alive on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you can get all my videos. Also, do not forget to share this video with others, with your friends, family, coworkers, that next door neighbor, as we are growing this channel quite nicely, and I greatly appreciate your support and everybody's help in doing that. Lastly, I did want to just mention very nice promotions. I can get you very nice free stocks, potentially Apple, Tesla, and Amazon stocks, which my viewers have already received, using my link down below to Moomoo. If you use my link down below, just by opening an account, will grant you a free stock valued up to $3,500. If you put in any amount of money, you will get an additional free stock, again valued up to $3,500. There is a Christmas special right now. If you put in $100 or more into that account, it will give you an opportunity to win an iPhone 13 Pro as a Christmas gift. So definitely take advantage of that. Put at least that $100 to get this opportunity to get the iPhone. Also, if you put in up to $2,000 or more, we'll grant you 3 additional stocks, each again valued up to $3,500, which does give you a potential of up to $17,500 in stocks. So definitely take advantage of that, as this promotion will not last long. It will expire at the end of this month, at the end of December 2021. Well, thank you so much again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Go out there, make some money, but most importantly, Remember, enjoy life, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, as life is precious. Again, thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you and have a great day.